My name is Stephen Sherry. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Boatman Ritchie here in Naples, Florida. I want to talk to you today about Johnson v. Davis claims. In the landmark case of Johnson v. Davis, the Florida Supreme Court held that where the seller of a residential property knows of facts which materially affect the value of that property, which are not known to the buyer and which are not readily observable by the buyer, the seller has a duty to disclose those facts to the buyer prior to the sale. Now let's break that down to make sure you understand what facts have to be present for a Johnson v. Davis claim to arise. First of all, the seller must know of the condition. Oftentimes, a seller and a buyer may enter into a transaction for the purchase and sale of a piece of real estate, but neither may know of an underlying condition at the property. Unless the seller knows of the condition, the seller is not under a duty to disclose. The next and very important thing is that this only applies to residential property. Commercial properties, there is no duty on the seller to disclose even material defects that are known. Additionally, the defect must materially affect the value of the property. So minor wear and tear, minor conditions at the property that don't decrease the value of it are not going to form the basis of a Johnson v. Davis claim. And finally, the buyer must not know of the condition, and the condition must not be readily observable by the buyer. So if the buyer walks into the piece of real estate, walks into the living room and sees an active leak from the ceiling, well, the buyer can't, after the sale, then come back at the seller for failing to disclose that leak that they observed at the time of the sale. If you believe that a seller knew of a condition and failed to disclose that condition to you, you should talk to an attorney with the law firm of Boatman Ritchie. It's important that you get an experienced attorney who can go over all of the documents surrounding the sale of the real estate. Oftentimes, contractual provisions and seller's disclosures will help guide and determine whether you have a Johnson v. Davis claim.